Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're watching All the Rage, and today we're talking about, is delivering a big baby worse? I have joining me today my sweet precious little Parker. He is 2 months old and such a joy. He's just been an amazing addition to our family. And if you didn't know, he was a 9-pound, 14-ounce baby, so he was definitely a big baby. And I had my first son, Reed. He was 7 pounds, 9 ounces. So this was a big difference to have such a big baby as my second baby. He's healthy and he's doing good, and he is just the sweetest. Are you the sweetest? So maybe you clicked on this video because you are worried about how you are going to deliver the baby that is supposedly so big. Maybe you're super concerned about if you'll tear when having your baby when delivering, or if you are going to be able to deliver vaginally or have a C-section, depending on the weight of your baby. So that's what we're talking about today. Let's jump right into this video. Alright guys, so I'm so happy you're joining me today to talk about this topic because I think it's one that when you're pregnant is a concern, and I don't think it really needs to be. So I want to put those concerns to rest and give you my experience. This is all based on my experience, so obviously everyone is different, but Parker is my second baby and he is definitely was a lot bigger than my first. So he was almost a 10-pound baby. I remember as soon as I pulled him out, maybe I'll insert a clip. As soon as I pulled him out, they said, "Oh my gosh, he's so much bigger than Reed was. You have a really big baby." He was also really long too. So he was just big and long, but he came out just fine, and I want to put those things to rest so that you guys don't have to worry if you are told you're measuring ahead. I was told all along that I was measuring big, but I did not anticipate such a large baby. Be sure to click like on this video right now while you're thinking of it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new because I talk about all things pregnancy and delivering and baby stuff and just all the good motherhood tips and tricks. Alright, so we're going to tackle the common concerns first, and number one is, will I be unable to give birth vaginally? A lot of people really want to give birth vaginally as opposed to a C-section because recovery is quicker and usually all around just a better experience. It's also better for the baby most of the time. Our bodies are meant to stretch and give way to that baby coming out. So I would not worry about that at all. That was not even ever talked about. I went with midwives, but that was not talked about that I would need to have a C-section because he was measuring large. So do not worry about that. Choose a healthcare provider that will let you deliver vaginally because I truly believe that our bodies are meant and capable of delivering the baby that is in your belly. Number two is, will labor take longer? Now, like I said, this is my second baby, so I can't attest to the first babies out there and how that goes. But my first labor took about 10 hours, and I had no problem with him, but he was 7 pounds, 9 ounces. With Parker, it was so much quicker. So with Parker, I went into labor, and it was very like a slow, gentle labor for most of the day, very manageable, and then only a couple hours of more intense contractions, still very manageable, and I went into the hospital, and 2 hours later he came out. So I don't think the labor was any longer with a bigger baby.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but if you like what you see so far, why don't you consider subscribing to my channel? It's free and it's fun, and you can join us and you won't miss out on any of my future uploads.
3 is, will pushing take longer? Now, I will say this did take a little longer, although my pushing experience was so quick with him, it felt like to me. It was exactly 59 minutes, and they said, the midwife did say that I probably took a little longer to push him because he was so big, but it did not feel any different than my first, and if anything, felt a lot easier. Right? You were a quick little guy. You came right out. Yes. So I didn't think that 59 minutes was so bad. Also, when you push slower over a longer period of time, you have less chances of tearing, which brings me to my fourth point. Will I tear worse? I know that's one of the, probably biggest concerns. I know when they told me he was measuring big, I was freaked out because I'm like, I don't want to tear. I barely tore with Reed. I only had 2 stitches. And with this guy, I anticipated maybe about the same or worse because he was big. And I ended up, he came out, and the first thing I said was, did I tear? And the midwife said that I did not at all. And I was just, my mind was blown. Like, how can you have a 10-pound baby yet have no tears and no damage from that? So I think that's just really the biggest encouragement I can give you guys is you can do it. You can have a big guy. Look at this guy. He is solid. He's like 16 pounds now at 2 months old. And I love it. I love his chunk. He's just the cutest. But you guys can have a big baby without tearing, without a longer labor, without having a C-section. It's totally possible. So guys, I hope that this encourages you, because most of all, I just want to encourage you in your pregnancy and delivery that your body, God designed it to birth that baby no matter whether it's 4 pounds, 5 pounds, 6 pounds, or 12 pounds. Like, it doesn't matter. You're going to be able to do that. And I think just having confidence in your body and in who you chose to be there with you to deliver that baby, your healthcare provider, your midwife, your doctor, whoever you chose, that you're going to get through this and that you can get through this. And that's the biggest piece of advice I can give you, is just have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in your body. Be positive. Don't have fear going into this, and just know that you can do it, and you will come out on the other side so proud of yourself. I know, I feel like I have a lot to be proud of to have delivered this guy. He is incredible. And if you have not seen my birth vlog, go watch it. I'll link it up above and in the description below. And definitely check out anything else I have on my channel about pregnancy. I have tons of videos on pregnancy that will help you, linked in the description below. So be sure to check those out and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Click like on this video and let me know in the comments below if you are told you're measuring ahead. If you have any questions, drop them below. I'm here to support you and help you in this whole pregnancy journey and delivering journey and new babyhood. And we will see you in the next video, guys. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. Can you wave? Can you wave, Parker? They know I'm only 2 months old.